And
what's broke to a guy with a mask? What's broke to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed.
Packers really don't want Henry.
People acting different, so I ask, can I
take Henry? Yeah, but he got his ass shut down, so. Alright, he joined, so, yeah. Yeah. No, I just put Chip Ahoy.
They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drill, can't catch my wave. Damn Kane, you done kill Abel.
I'm about to lose. Watch this.
The people stable the way I feel. I might it all up the way you feel. You might do it for the bug. All black. Born to be a
no. How? How?
Listen to everything around me. I can't see. You picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry.
But what does that mean? I don't have cheese balls either. Like, our teams are basically even.
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL. As you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This
like setting the tone of the game.
As their guys get set to match up between the Atlanta Falcons and the Green Bay Packers. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
I might just leave my shit at balance, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at balance.
First down. Here's Burrow. Flushed out right.
Oh, who is that? Who is that? Quinnen.
For a sack, tried to get away but could not. A bad
Quinnen.
Big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
But that's his fault. He could have easily threw it away, but he over there fiending for no reason.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry.
But chill, relax, man, relax. He still has Derrick, bro.
Over the 15 to the 16. They get 5 yards on the run there. Still left staring.
But he needs to start using him. Is he dumb?
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
The D fellas? Who is that? Greedy. Let's get greedy with him. Let's get greedy.
Nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly.
See, this is the only thing I use Lonnie Johnson for, right there.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 23. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And
I'm not going to put him conservative yet. I got to see what he's doing. If he first hit stick, conservative. Immediately. No, I don't have jukebox on or nothing. I don't need that.
For the first time with Saquon Barkley.
Tank only helps me break hit sticks.
In on the tackle, Alex Okafor.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left in no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not
See,
there.
I ain't afraid, bro. That's what I do in the real game.
And run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson.
To the crib.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Chris Godwin. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons have taken the early lead.
To the crib.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
No way you're live.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
A short throw caught
Why
by
did he just throw
Andrews.
it?
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he'll go right back to Andrews. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down. Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
He'll buy some time right.
Jeez,
and his throw's going to be incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
Well, that was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
13 yards, 1st down, Packers.
37-yard line.
To the air again, Burrow. That's complete left side to Shepard. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Shepard. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Play action. It's Burrow.
Come here, Burrow. What you doing? My boy get 1 sack a game.
Hassan Reddick able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack.
Oh, no, that's terrible. No.
Nice ground. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
Oh, that's a sack. Come on.
And it took the ball off course.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Second and 10 now, Burrow. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. It's caught. Shepard.
This shit is so
and
annoying.
Have the Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Flush to his right.
Oh, what are y'all doing?
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd and 1 from the 2. A toss left. Henry.
Come here, little Derek.
Not going to do it
little
as he
Derek.
stopped at the 2-yard line.
Bro, this man has killed the whole 1st quarter.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Like, I'm tired of these damn dump downs. Killed the entire 1st quarter. It's annoying.
Falcons 7. Packers nothing.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts.
Oh my God,
we step aside here in this second quarter.
Panthers in the other league didn't take this much time.
They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point.
He's on them, bro.
Here, it's 3rd and 1. Boy,
I don't get money with Derek. Derek is like so.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
That's a personal problem.
They'll roll him out right.
No, they did not just do that, bro. Come on. I ran straight. They be moving me. Man be moving me. I swear.
The Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
No way he just drove down the field, wasted all my time. Should I waste this whole 6 minutes and then get the ball back at half? Is that what we're doing now? That shit just...
So only even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Come on, Bateson.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
From the 24, Wilson looking downfield for Godwin.
I can't, bro. I can't, bro. Did he not beat him? Okay, I guess he did.
That was just one of those interceptions from
oh my God, bro. They're telling me Russell don't have the arm to get it there. That's basically
just by his reaction. I'm talking about the quarterback. He expected something different from his receiver. Whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter, they'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you can see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down.
Thank you, bro. That's a terrible pass. That shit should have been clean.
Off at his own 46, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
At the 45-yard line.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Out to his left. Got a man. It's Brashad Perriman. Falcons. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
I think if you pulled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to
run out the pocket and just abuse.
Because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field.
I mean,
that's how they move you first before they break off
could.
the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, it's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
This dude, the only reason why he ran that play is because he thought he was about to run the ball. That's one of my favorite plays, because everybody's perception of me is that, oh, he's a runner. No, motherfucker, I just run it because it's productive, but if it's not working, I'll do something else.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
Oh, yes, sir. His first sack of the year. Let's go.
He's brought down. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Burrow on play action. Steps away to his left.
Give me that. Let's go. He wants that DPOY.
Picked off right around the 43.
He wants that DPOY. He wants it.
But not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half.
He wants it bad.
And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question, because that's what they're going to check on when he gets
boys,
to the
that's my history, bro. Look at
the
my
coach is
pass.
going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before,
bro, Saquon just can't get free, bro. It's like you would know I'm going to run and stack the box up shit.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Now the
Man,
Packers
he
going
really
to go
called
ahead
a
and use the
timeout.
second of their timeouts.
I'm gonna be gay. This is why we have Russell
That's
Wilson in
their
the team.
second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Dancing to his left, and he is into
Tutty.
the end zone for a Falcon
Russell Wilson's first
touchdown.
rushing touchdown of the year, and it's good. Or second. I think it's second.
With his
Yeah, I
third
think it's second.
touchdown.
Yeah, I forgot.
So
Swerved.
13 now on the year. And the Falcons push
I
further
forgot
out
what I
in
swear.
front.
Who was it that swear that fucking?
It's good,
I think it was
and
Seahawks.
is now 21-7.
Or
Makes the
Cowboys.
score Falcons 21.
Yeah.
Packers 7. Michael
The
Dixon.
kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Yeah, no cap. He got like Godwin ain't faster than him, but I thought he had the separation, but he didn't. So
Packers take over
I guess
1st and 10
we'll live.
at their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is
Oh, I'm a wild boy. I
the
tried to
coach
hit
is
the
walking
Derrick
that
Henry
line
face
of
on.
being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass.
Oh, he had Curtis. He smoked dope.
But you got to do something.
And now Burrow going to be intercepted
Greedy.
yet again.
Greedy Williams picks it off, and the return stops at the 39-yard line. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously.
And no, he does not need a corner. Who is that? Who is 21? Peter. Staying with.
Over there as these guys will get the football back. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going.
But you see it, right? You see it,
Interceptions a week
right?
ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning.
Let's go sack.
Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Marcus Golden, too much to handle that time, gets the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Running from the gun with Henry. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line.
The ball carrier.
And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Oh, he almost
defense,
intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was
I
almost
thought
a
you were about to go
fourth
for it.
pick of the game.
Nope.
And now 4th down. On now is the Packers punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And take it right on the 30. A good return there, 17 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Bro, I think that oh my God, like he's my fastest receiver, and he's not. Like,
and 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier
Go
said
Valdez.
than done.
Go Valdez. Ah, no, I didn't want to make that sharp of a cut.
Who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
He's going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about?
Oh, yeah, good
He had
break
enough
tackle,
confidence
good
in
break tackle.
himself that was a fluke. And he went out
That's why
and
you're
played
here.
well the rest of the day.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
1st down. Atlanta.
Right 80, right side.
On 1st and 10, it's
Oh, throw it away! I'm trying to throw it away!
back at the 23-yard line. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack.
2 sacks last
Yeah,
week.
like, but I saw him jog down before, and I was
He's
just
been
like, fuck it.
unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. And
Oh, that is a dot. They got to let me have that one.
18 seconds now to go. The Pro Bowler Chris Godwin, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
Looking for the end zone. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Incomplete.
Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So good work there to get points just before the half as they add on to their lead.
As trite as it sounds, every little bit helps. That's exactly what they're going for. Anytime you get a chance to put points on the board, you take it.
And they didn't leave the other side with much time at all on the clock.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
Did he just one
hand? You know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. It's going to be incomplete. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Robbie Gould set to
Devin Asiasi.
The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the
What did you say?
Underway. This taken in about 4 yards deep.
Oh,
and he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses them about 4 yards. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They built a good first half lead, now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff...
No.
Like,
oh my
God. Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Over the middle to Smith. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target.
And I be beating people. They so shit.
He's so good at that, isn't he?
Because I don't feel like looking through all these other plays. I don't care. I just want to find something.
Once he got to the line of scrimmage,
yeah, I don't have time
for that. Pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what he did.
Bro, I'm supposed to swerve him. That is a linebacker. I'm supposed to swerve him. Fix your game.
2nd and 3.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Eluding the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was staying in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. They'll try to run for it with Barkley.
People really just don't understand how efficient running is. Like, it's a third down and 3. I'm going to run that shit. Like, it's better than passing. People just got to understand.
But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
Now Wilson on first down. Smith catches left side.
Good shit, Irv.
Go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
First down, Atlanta.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he'll get this underneath.
He's steady trying to stick my man Saquon. No. That's exactly why I put it on him. No.
11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Falcons
why they keep on trying to hurt my man Saquon?
And wow, the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Falcons 31. Packers 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
I mean, that shit don't help none. I swear to God, like, they be slowing Russell down when he out the pocket. I swear.
At the line. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game. And
oh, my God. 2 people are there, bro.
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who could make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Completes it to Samuel. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time.
Dang, my dudes really be getting pressure, don't they?
Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Let's go!
And the Falcons get there for the sack. The sack coming from Adrian Claiborne off the edge. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Good D, fellas.
Incomplete. The coverage too good there. The
4th and 31. Is he going for it? Oh,
he's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really.
I don't even know who that is. Did this man just run a fake punt, bro?
And he's going to let it go deep. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank.
This man just ran a fake punt.
All the way back to the 30. That is now 7 interceptions between last
Bro. What is this dude doing?
A week ago. And I saw the head
what is he doing?
Write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going to touch.
Bro, do you see what he's doing?
Russell Wilson now with
4 field goal block
on the afternoon, and the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Bro, this dude is trolling.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
Not
a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much
Bro,
more
this dude is trolling.
And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And he finds Montgomery complete. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Got his
Who is
tongue
that?
at Samuel.
Greedy.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And Burrow going to throw again. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
They go play action with Burrow. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Andrews. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 43. Back now at Lambeau. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
A bum.
First down.
Fucking 0
Here's Burrow.
like 0-3.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Adrian Claiborne able to record his 5th sack of the season. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Looking for Shepard deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Bro, look what he just caught. Look at what he just caught.
1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
For Josh Gordon.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. Got Gordon open, completes it. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 18. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the 1st. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Mark Andrews, a first-time Pro Bowler, the intended target. And it's 2nd down.
10.
Derrick Henry. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop
he needs to
him
get rid of
behind the
Derrick
line.
Henry ASAP.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Again, it's Henry. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
It's 4th down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. A tremendous play there from Saquon Barkley. 77 yards.
And the Falcon first.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
56, Mike, 56 right there.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, but it's going to be 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Packers' 4-yard line.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown.
14,
Chris Godwin with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Falcons add on. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that.
Don't worry about it, baby. I ain't worried about it.
All deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. It's loose. The ball bouncing around. And it's going to go out of the back of the end zone, so that is going to be a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off near the 44. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown.
Robbie Gould.
This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they didn't get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
7-yard line.
From the gun, Wilson. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make the play on the football.
Bingo. Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. And they take a knee.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Packers take over 1st and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Oh.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Jerome Baker. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. And I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
The Falcons in victory formation as they take a knee. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. To his knee goes Keenum, and that should be the ball game. And the clock will roll down to zeros. 4 weeks in, 4-0. I don't think anybody needs to alert the 72 Dolphins just yet, but great start to the season.
Great start. How about taking a knee at the end? And there's no better feeling for a team than to do that, to close out a victory. But you're right, at 4-0, they're sending a message to the rest of the league. They're going to be tough to deal with.
Tonight's
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Falcons, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll return home next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Packers,
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my way. Damn, Kane, you done killed Abel. Unbalanced land, trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up. The way you feel, you might get all black. Born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the double. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. You picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibis special. I finally saw it. Keep up and co-ins, I can't watch TV. It's all a lot, tired of trying, go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer with media. Keep us blind. A good heart is not hard to find. Why these people try to define infrastructure right? I don't got time. Infrastructure right, I don't got time. I could it's all to we're talking about to protecting the sun. Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. Never play by the rules, guess I'm paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude, voicing the multitude. They be quick to accuse, when you got different views. Just know you gon' pay the price, based off the item you choose. Many ties in the culture, hit you with them K-Ultra. I knew you was a vulture, Holy Ghost get the ushers. No, I can't trust you. Shock you, then now you fluster. Crashing down, I was cluttered. Doing this so subtle, falling out through the rubble. Remember this in jungle, the top always gonna get something. The middle gotta stay hunting. Why the rush left for nothing? 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 Agitated illusion, only built for confusion. The institution, modern day execution. Think I know the solution. Maybe not should I do it? Just put it in the music. Just put it in the music. Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. You'll burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it out that you desire. No ceiling was that never be the same. You burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it out that you check. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Get the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They're like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense, don't really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken, that chicky finger licking chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good guap. Keep a rack in my socks. Diamonds cost me a lot, but Nike check up all of my stocks. Hey yo, Nike check, t-shirt check, sneakers check, socks check, hoodie check, shorts check, Nike. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Get the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. Going up sky high while I'm rocking Air Force. She just wanna ride, shorty bad and gorgeous. She was rocking stripes, said it's alright. Then I cut her off, shorty stepped on my off-whites. Okay, now wait. Gotta get the bag and racks every day. Don't tell me to relax, I can't, I'ma say. Got a new Prestos and the J's in the way. Got a new bitch watch, but it don't take time. Might pull up on a hop if it's up too hot. And you wanna play ball, hit a 3-point shot. Or this my court, got a block on lock. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a